Hola mi amigos, Chris here, CaribbeanPod.com. Welcome to my kitchen. Tonight it's nighttime outside, so it is kind of dark in here. I do apologize for the lighting. It will improve once I put the big lights on. But tonight we're doing curry beef with potato. I have a little bit of beef, and I'm going to show you guys a trick my mom would use when she had a little bit of beef or pork or chicken or whatever, and she wanted to stretch that for the entire family. Mom's was a magician in the kitchen. You would be amazed at the stuff she would do. So here is her trick on taking a little bit of beef, adding potatoes to it to make a lovely dish for the entire family. I've had the beef here now. This is about anywhere from 3/4 pound to 1 pound of beef cubed up into 1-inch pieces, and it's been marinating in the seasoning that I've seasoned it up with. In the description of the video below, I'll go through the ingredients for you, and you will notice that I have tomatoes in here. And a lot of people, all the haters in them, Chris, you can't cook curry. Chris, you can't do this. That is not the way it's done. Listen to me. If I want to put tomato in my curry, so be it. If you guys choose not to use it, I don't go around saying that you guys are wrong for not doing it, right? So here we go. The whole idea about cooking is to personalize dishes the way you like it. So feel free to do your thing. The tomato will add a nice acid aspect to this, and it will help bring the entire curry together. Trust me on this. Below, you guys can read all the ingredients. I also have here 4 potatoes, which I cut up, quartered. So 4 medium-sized potato that is quartered. I have it in water there, just so they don't go discolored. So let's get cooking this wonderful curry beef with potato. I've got a fairly deep saucepan here on a medium heat. I'm going to go in with about 1.5 tablespoons or so of vegetable oil. And right away, I'm going to go in with some garlic and chopped onion. Give that a quick stir. Reduce your heat to low and let that sweat down for about 3 minutes or so. With my heat still on low, what I'm going to do now is go in with the curry powder. Just want to sprinkle it all the way around the bottom of this pan, and I'm using about 2 tablespoons here of Madras curry powder made in the Caribbean. But what you want to do here, your heat is still on low, remember that. If you need to add a little bit more vegetable oil in there, you can certainly do that, but let that toast for about a minute or two. As the curry cooks there, the curry powder, I'm going to go in with 3 of these bird's eye chili peppers. I'm just going to take the stems off there. I'm not going to break them open, and all we're doing here is heating them through to release some of the oils into this sort of thick curry paste we're making on the bottom here. Your curry will go darker, and it will start to really get that nice strong curry scent in your kitchen. Now turn your heat up to about a medium high or so, and here's where you're going to go in with the seasoned beef. The whole idea here is the liquid from this seasoned beef, listen to that lovely sizzle, is going to sort of deglaze the pan and pick up all those beautiful curry bits on the bottom of the pan. Save the bowl because we're going to put some water in there to add when we're braising this. Turn your heat down to medium, put the lid on there, and let that go for about 10 minutes or so. It's now been going for about 10 minutes or so, and that's not an optical illusion. That's all the natural juices this would have already developed here. Give it a quick stir, and what we want to do now is intensify that curry taste in the beef before adding the potatoes and allowing it to slowly cook. So turn up the heat, keep an eye on things here, leave the lid off, keep stirring ever so often. We want to burn off all that liquid to intensify the curry flavor. You're going to have a lovely thick curry sort of sauce on the bottom. All that liquid, well, not really a sauce, but a thick curry something on the bottom there. All that liquid is burnt off now. And this is why we cut the potatoes in fairly big pieces. I'm going to go in with the potato, but we need for this to slowly cook for about anywhere from about 50 minutes to 1 hour and 15 minutes. The same bowl that I had the beef marinating in, I have some water in there. And all you need is to stir that around, bring it up to a boil. And you want to make sure that everything is covered in water at this point. So in total, you'll probably need anywhere from about 3 to 4 cups of water in here. Try to pick up all that curry goodness from the bottom. And this is the reason why we cut those potatoes big, as I said, because as this beef slowly braises in this wonderful curry base, you don't want that beef falling apart. Well, maybe near the end, but not right away. So on goes the lid. Bring that up to a boil. It's come up to a boil, so all we're going to do now, give it a stir. And I had already seasoned the beef with salt, so there's no need for salting this or anything. Everything's in the pot there. Turn it down to low. Put the lid on there and let that gently simmer for at least 1 hour. It's been going now just over 1 hour. I think it's about 1 hour and 5 minutes. Ooh, lovely, lovely, lovely. I'm just going to turn the heat off. Check for salt, because I'm going to say your tolerance for salt will be different than mine. Give it a quick stir. You'll notice that this curry is light in color. It is not as dark green as some of the curries you may come across, simply because I hate tasting the curry on my teeth. And what I mean is, sometimes you can get a gritty feeling in your teeth when there's too much curry in a dish. How I like to finish this off, some chopped up cilantro in there. Give it a quick stir. And that's it, guys. My mom's way of stretching beef, chicken, pork. I'm going to say all you got to do, add some potatoes to it. Chris here, CaribbeanPod.com, guys. Give this recipe a try. Great on rice, excellent with roti, bread if everything else fails. You're good to go, man. Always a pleasure having you guys here in the kitchen with me. Give it a try.